planners and bullet journals, art projects, organized planner chic.
Well, hello, Planner Babes, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and select the bell for notifications. I publish 1 to 2 recorded videos per week on planning, junk journaling, craft room organization, and related shopping hauls. I also post an additional live video most weeks. And I want to thank all my Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. Well, thank you guys so much, and if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. Okay, Planner Babes, let's get started with this junk journal spread. It's going to be a little bit more of an art journal or art spread. So I'm really excited to get into it because this piece of art that I'm going to include in it is just phenomenal to me. So I want to let you know that my camera at first is not going to let me turn to this completely white page. See, it does not like that. But once I put my hands down, look at that. I don't know how that works. But speaking of that, look at my nails, you guys. I did them again. I've been doing pretty well of keeping up with doing my nails for you guys this year, so you don't have to just look at some plain boring hands. But let's go ahead and break up this page. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? This was actually a canvas piece. I cut it out of the canvas from the Dollar Tree, right? And I just think she is fearless. And that is the theme basically for today. I'm going to cut around her. But before we do that, I want to paint a background. And I want to bring in the blues and white. And I didn't want to do all the colors because I felt like that would just be too over the top if I had all of the background it would just all blend in, right? I could have used red, but I think I really want to go with the blue today. That is a really pretty dark red though. All right, so I'm going to use some different shades of blue. I'm going to start off with this blue that I got from Dollar Tree. I know it's probably going to be really watered down because Dollar Tree acrylic paint usually is, but I'm going to put some other blue on top of it, so that's going to be just fine. I'm not going to put it on a palette or anything today. I'm just going to dab a little bit and then paint that on and add some more if I need to. And this is just so therapeutic to me, you guys. Just spreading paint on a page. And it doesn't matter if I'm doing vertical, what is this called, y'all? Vertical strokes or horizontal strokes. But it just is so therapeutic to me. I really enjoy doing this. And I'm not really worried about it having any particular uniformity because I just want it to be the background because I'm going to add some more layers to it. And I might darken areas of it and lighten areas of it. So I might leave some thinner areas and then go over it with a little bit more on some other areas because I really want that variation. Kind of makes it seem like you've got a little bit of texture. In fact, you can even just add some texture with your brush too by adding some little strokes and things like this in here while it's still wet. That's a really easy way to do that. And I think my camera's not liking that. Okay, I'm sorry. So I'm going to try to do that a little bit slower. Those movements, it's like, girl, I can't keep up with you. You're doing too much. So yeah. But I'm just going to kind of put in a little bit of texture here and there. And I'm not worried about it bleeding over on some other pages because I skipped to a blank page in here because this junk journal I made some time ago and I've got blank pages, but I also have pages that have things on them. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Like, see, this is already on there. I've got other pages like that. I've shared this junk journal in several videos as I've been developing it. So yeah, so I will link that so you guys can check that out. So see, I need some more paint. I'm going to definitely need even more before I'm done. All right, so that's good. So I'm not worried about this being completely dry before I use some Mod Podge. I'm just dipping my brush in some water right here, you guys. This is the completely dirty water, and then I'm going to dip it into some clean water. Well, no, I do that when I watercolor, but I'm not actually watercoloring, so I don't think I need to do that. So I'm just cleaning that. Now I want to go ahead and cut her out because I want her to kind of be more, have more of a silhouette, if that makes sense. So, and I'll see how much. So I don't want this fold on there, so I'm definitely going to cut that off. So let's do that right now, and I can have a relatively straight cut by just kind of using this as a guide. All right, now let me see. I might even let part of this stick out. Ooh, that would look good, I think. So just glue it and have part of it stick out. Yeah, but I don't know what part is. I'm going to have glue on parts that, you know what I could do? I could just mark that with a, I can turn it over and mark it with a pencil. And then that'll tell me where I don't need to put any, and see if the, yeah, if that was wet enough, I could just use the paint, but I don't think it's not wet enough. This started drying pretty quickly. So now I'm going to do like this and get a pencil. Of course, I'm going to get a pink mechanical pencil, y'all. And so I'm going to mark that. Can you guys see? Yeah, I'm going to mark right here that I don't need to put any glue there. And that way, now it probably won't be exact. Well, I can move it around, so that'll work. Yeah, so now I can put glue. Now I'm going to move you because I don't want to get glue or paint on your face. Sister, we don't want that. Okay, I'm going to put something to kind of keep this from sticking. All right, now we're going to put the Mod Podge, and I'm going to use that same brush. I'm just trying to use that same brush for everything. But I need to put the glue in a different area. Moving the water out the way, you guys. Need to put the glue in a different area so that I don't have it sticking. So I'm going to do little pieces at a time so you guys can see and turn it. So it won't be sticking here where the junk journal is. So, and I'm just going to spray this, and I'm sure I'm spraying more than I need to, y'all. I always use more than I need to on this. Well, maybe not. I think most of the time I do. So, yeah. So where's my brush? All right. So I think I am going to put it in the clean water for a second to get some of that blue off. Not that that really matters. I'm just squeezing water out. I know you guys can't see this part. Squeezing some water out. Okay. And now I'm going to paint this. Paint and just hold it in my hand. Oh, I should have used gloves. That's what I usually like to do when I do projects like this, so that I don't have Mod Podge all over my hands, but I probably will. Okay. So who else loves Mod Podge? I love Mod Podge, y'all. I do. I mean, I use it for like everything. It just works really well. And especially is working well on this canvas. Yeah. I really definitely like it for heavier things more than paper, but I really love it with tissue paper. I actually need a little bit more, I think. I really like it with tissue paper and with paper bags. It just works so well to me. So, but regular paper, I don't really, because it's so thin, I just rather use a, what is it I'm trying to say? A glue stick. Okay, now let's see. Let's get back over here and get it in here. Get the girl. Oh yeah, I want to do this so I can see where I wanted it to stop. And then if I need to add more glue, I just add more glue, right? So I'll move that. And it's okay if there's a little glue that spills. It's all good. Just wipe that up. It's gonna dry, what is the word? Clear. And this is the matte. I'm using the matte finish. So I'm gonna use my bone folder and just smooth all of that glue in. Oh, I got a little bit on her right there, but that's okay. Smooth that glue in. And then I could put a little bit on the top, but I really like the texture of the canvas already, so I think I'm not going to put any glue on the top. And just really smooth this in. Yeah. And then I'm going to do it this way, and it's going to squeeze out the extra glue and just make sure I have a really good adherence. And then we'll check on it in a little bit and make sure it's on there well. Make sure there's enough glue. It feels a little bubbly, but I think that's just the nature of the canvas. Girl, look at you, you're fierce. You're fierce, yes you are, girl. Okay, so she's there. So now right here, I'm gonna add some other paint. So this is a Art District acrylic paint, and I'm going to put some of this on here, and I kind of want to just make maybe some little hashes, but let's see, I don't really know exactly how I want to do it. And see, it's a little bit of a lighter yellow. It's a little bit of a lighter blue, and so I'm getting my brush ready over here. Yeah, that water squeezed out. And then and this might be more than I really want. Yeah, this is a little more than I really want, I think. But I might just take a piece of paper and wipe some of it off to make it a little less pronounced, I think. So let me find, I should have had some paper over here, y'all, and I didn't. But this is a little, yeah, make kind of like this. Like it's there, but you can still kind of see the glue behind it. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I like that. Woo! Get it, girl. Okay, I like that. Now, I want to add some white. So I put some white paint. Now, if I can find where I put it, is that not crazy? Oh, here it is. So I'm just reusing a bottle that I already had that had some gold paint, and I used it all up. So I put some white paint in there and added some water. And this is Dollar Tree. Sorry, camera, I know all that shaking. This is Dollar Tree white acrylic paint, and I added some water. And I'm just going to spray. It's there. I was going to say I need a little bit more water, white, y'all. But I don't want too much because I don't want it to look like graffiti. See, I wanted it to look like that, but just a little bit whiter. And that's just not, that's going to just mess it up. I don't like that. Let's see if I can wipe that off. I should have brought some other paper over here. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe I just add a little more stripes like I did there. Oh, okay, but I wanted it to be a little more. So maybe that's not bad though. but it still looks sort of graffiti-ish, and I don't want that. So I'm going to spray a little bit further back. Okay, wrong place. It looks good right there, but I did not want it on her. Let's get it off of you. Get it off of you. Okay, I think that looks okay. I think that looks not bad. Okay, so I want that to dry quickly, and I'm gonna have to use the hair dryer. I know there's other tools that you can use to dry stuff, dry your paints and stuff while you're working, but I can't remember what that is called, the tool right now. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and trying to get the rubber band off of it. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. Okay, it's all dry now. I feel like it's not as white as I wanted it to be, so I might be doing some painting around these letters, but I decided that she needs some really regal letters because she's pretty awesome. So I'm going to use these shiny gold stickers, letter stickers from Dollar Tree, and I want to put on here "Be Fearless," and I might paint some white around it. If I can get this letter off, it's really like on there. Come on. There we go. Alright, so I want to put B, and I kind of want the whole thing to be pretty centered, which is going to be the challenge. So that stands out pretty well, but I still feel like there needs to be more white. And I might even add some black somewhere too. Because black kind of grounds everything, but let's see how this turns out. So B, y'all, these are not easy to get off. They're gorgeous, but they are a booger. Oh, you know why? Because they're really thin, and it seems like they would be thicker, but they're not. I think that's probably a little too high, but it'll work. Paint's still not quite dry, but that's okay. We'll work around it. Okay, Fearless. So don't forget, Lucinda, these letters are thin. These letters are thin. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm going to save y'all for having to watch me. Fearl. Okay, we're going to start all the way over here. Maybe right there. I don't know if I can get all the Fearless on it. Oh, and this letter F actually says Fearless. That's cool. I don't know if we can get this all on here, but I will try. Okay, I feel like I need a little bit of white paint around here, and maybe I'll add some blacks. I need to squeeze this really gently because I just feel like it needs more, a little more white. Like it's so thin. I should have gotten some better quality white paint for this. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's not too bad. But I think I want to put one right here. And then I'll run like a little bit of black through it. And maybe it'll ground it a little more. But I really still want it to look very intentional, very regal. And I hope I'm not just messing it up. But you know, sometimes art just becomes what it wants to be, I feel like. And see, I need to go further because I got an S over here. So let's go a little bit further with that. Give that S some attention. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. And then, and I like that there's kind of this other, kind of got a different shade of blue showing up down here too. So Yeah, I like that because of that white blending in there. I like that little bit of different shade of blue right in there. So I think I'll go further here too and get some more of that. Yeah, I like that. Go further right here. And then let's see if I can get a little bit of black paint in there. Okay, I'm going to use some quality black paint here, which is Liquitex acrylic basics, and I'm just going to get a tiny bit. I just want to put like a skinny line across there like that, but I want a little bit darker. I don't want too much paint because I don't really want it to be, well, I guess it would be okay if it's raised because then that gives me another texture. But I kind of like it like that, just like that. And now let's get a little bit on the bottom. And let's go over that. I think I got too much. But I need it to go all the way down there. Well, that's not straight, but you know what? It's okay. I'm not mad at it. I can add a little bit over here to make it a little bit fatter. Don't want it to be too symmetrical though, then it's not as artistic, but I do like this. Now I'm happy with it. I just want to thicken this just a tiny bit, not too much. And then I will be really happy with it. I know my voice is getting softer because I'm focusing. Yeah, I wish I had a little bit lighter. Let me get a lighter area like I did right there. And a little bit more wistful. I still kind of wish I had a little bit darker white. Should I go get the better white? I should get some better white. Grab that and make it a little bit whiter. Okay, here I've got the basics in white. And this is going to look really good. Just don't want to get too much out. Oh, there's probably not that much in here. I'm hearing a lot of air. I've probably used you quite a bit. I don't want to bring too much out and then mess up my project. Okay. Now, there, that's whiter white. Definitely. Okay. And down here. And then I think I'm really happy. Just kind of have a little bit of variation. And then we'll be good to go. I think that's the white I was looking for. I think I'm good to go, y'all.
Well, before we close today, I want to let you guys know that I am on Instagram at Organized Planner Chic, where I post all of my creative ventures and adventures. I also have 2 Facebook groups. The one for anyone around the world is called Organized Planner Chic Crew, and the local one is called Phoenix Planner Friends for Christ.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and comment and share. It really helps my channel a lot, and it tells the YouTube algorithm to recommend my videos. You guys, please be fearless and take care of your body, mind, and spirit, because when one area suffers, they all suffer. You guys, please continue to pray for me, and I'll continue to pray for you. And until next time, everyone, happy planning.